I done tried to do this video about 3 times. Everybody keep being loud in the house. It's late. We had a long day, but nonetheless, I am here and we have another video. Does anybody drink coffee at night? I know I am one of those that drink coffee all day. So a cup with Kiki did not just come out of the sky. That's uh, a true thing for me. If you really know me, I'm a coffee drinker, a tea drinker. Um, if you see me 9 times out of 10, I always have a cup. So that's where a cup of Kiki came from. But today, I want to talk about jealousy. And I'm not talking about jealousy from people who we expect jealousy from. I'm not talking about, our haters and those who we don't even know and we appear to have haters anyway. I'm not talking about those people, but I'm talking about jealousy in the camp. What is the camp? The camp is jealousy with those people who you thought were for you. I'm talking about the ones who are with you all the time, the one who you call to say, guess what happened, or let me discuss this with you and let me get your opinion. I'm talking about those of you who have a friend who are so close to home that when you find that jealousy is present, you are absolutely shocked. I mean, I know I'm not the only one who has dealt with jealousy in the camp. You thought that somebody had your back when really they were stabbing you in the back. You thought that they were giving you a hug when really they were hugging you and frowning where you can't see it. You thought that they were over there cheering, yay, for you for all your accomplishments and achievements, and they were talking down on you. What happens when jealousy is in the camp? And I know for some of us, we kind of brush it off and say, oh yeah, they're hating on me, and so, whatever. I'm gonna have haters. I'm gonna move forward. But the truth of the matter is, when jealousy is in the camp, it's a hurtful thing. When jealousy is in the camp, when it's somebody who you love and you thought you all had a close relationship, that thing hurts. And sometimes I got to the point of saying, when I did find that there was jealousy in the camp, I would say to myself, I have nothing to be, for them to be jealous of. I just live a regular old boring life. I have nothing for them to want or need or to be jealous of. But if the truth of the matter is, the enemy knows what you have before you realize that you actually possess it. What do I mean by that? Normally, somebody can see the gifts inside of you before you see it actually manifest. So that thing that they see in you, they are jealous of that thing that they see in you because they don't have that particular gift. And so that's where that jealousy starts brewing from, by secretly competing. And for those of you who have jealousy in the camp, a lot of times we're in denial and we don't want to let those people go. I know I'll think of 100 reasons. Well, maybe it's not jealousy. Maybe it's just they're having a bad day. But you got to take it for what it is and for what you see. If a person is showing you jealousy, it's time to let them go. I mean, that's it. We don't need to try to work it out. We don't need to talk about it. A lot of times, it's not even worth approaching. You just need to slowly distance yourself. Because guess what? A friend does not compete. What friend that is competitive? You can't love me and at the same time hate me. You either with me or you're not. One of the things, there's this man named David who was anointed to be king, and it wasn't his time yet. There still was someone who was in the seat by the name of Saul, and Saul would have the spirit that will come over him and cause anger, and David will come and play music for Saul, and when he played this music for Saul, it would soothe and comfort him. But guess what? The one who soothed and comforted him was the one that he got jealous of. That goes to show you that you can have someone who you comfort, you take on as your sister, as your brother, and you love them dearly, and they just take on this form of hatefulness towards you. And you don't understand why, but you ought to understand this day, that I think that at the very moment that we see a little stitch of jealousy, it's time to back up, and it's time to cut that person off. I know it's hard. I want to know what some of you all think about jealousy in the camp. How did you deal with it? Did you approach it? I mean, what should one do if they find that they were friends with somebody 10, 15 years? I mean, there's been time invested here. What do you do when you find that there's jealousy in the camp? Should you just slowly distance yourself? Should you just abruptly just end it? Should you even confront the person? You know, what should I want to hear about you guys' experience? Have you ever dealt with that? And I know you have, because guess what? Babies are born with a jealousy within them. So it's a behavior that comes built in that you have to check. Because sometimes even I can get jealous, and I have to have it in my spirit to know how to say, you know what? That's nothing to be jealous of, and not let nothing brew. I had to catch it at the very beginning. So all of us at some point had find some jealousy towards someone else, and we either buried it and we checked ourselves and we got rid of it and continue to love that person, or either we let it brew. But how did you deal with finding out that there was jealousy in the camp? Someone who you really knew. How did you feel about it? Please like, share, and I want you to comment. This is a channel where you just not peek and just let it go. You got to comment. We are sharing experiences with each other, and we are just upbuilding and encouraging each other. So I want you all to tell me some of your experiences. What did you do when you find that there's jealousy, or there was jealousy in your camp? You all have a blessed day.